Oh, I'm coming.
Okay. Let's change that stream title.
YouTube. You've already linked it. Look at that. I literally opened TeamSpeak before I sat down. Okay. Cool. You are maximized. And mute that. Yeah, myself. And exit because it's bugged out. Full screen. Open again. There we go. Okay, I'm watching you.
Okay, let's just get back on track, make sure we're at the same
I can go
time
back to
zone.
mine.
I'm holding out my industrial zoning and I zoned a piece of road and then took it away again.
Okay, you've just clicked on industrial and you've placed it.
Okay, so about that far behind.
Away.
Alright, so first thing I do when I arrive at a plot of land is draw out my main road. Like, there's no qualm. My main road is going to be an avenue. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to go in a straight line pretty much as far as I can. If I can go to the other end of the block, so be it, because I want a line that's going to have streetcars on it by the end of the city.
Medium density, so not the one after that.
This one,
you had to make that.
This one can upgrade to that one, to the streetcars, and the first one can upgrade to the fourth one. Fifth to eighth, fifth to 5 to 7, 1 to 4. Okay, saving money as much as possible.
I remember you saying that.
Okay, cool. Okay. And the last one has no better street density than the one before it. It only allows streetcars. That is the only difference. Okay, cool. So I drew out that road, and then I broke open this, and I went and checked for resources. Coal, fuck all. Ore, fuck all. Oil, shitloads. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. So if my industrial area is going to be here in the middle.
Wait, slow down. Yeah, I see where your oil is. Oh wow, that's right in the middle.
Cool.
Okay.
So if my industrial area is going to be there, basing that around the fact that it's got my oil there, my residential needs to make sure it's not downwind of that. So the next thing I check is the wind direction.
Yeah.
Now wind direction is blowing downwards towards the entrance to my place. So first thing I'm noting is that if the oil's on the left side of my main road, my residential is going to be on the right side to reduce the amount of pollution from the wind. And that entire bottom left area is going to be industrial or commercial, one of those two, so that it doesn't get affected by pollutants. Then water table, I mean, my God, I've got too much water to think of. I don't even need to bother about that.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that I need to look at specifically. You can check there's no radiation. No, there's no radiation. And no ground pollution to start off with. Occasionally in the more difficult maps you do get that. Yeah, it's just oil. Okay. So then I've gone and taken out I drew that road, I ran out of money, and I took out a 100,000 loan. Now obviously that 100,000 loan isn't available to you. You only got the 25,000 up until the point where you draw a road into your city. So that's why I just immediately start by using my money on that.
Okay.
I want to know if that railroad, that's all outside, railroad's up there. So that's going to be trade based on the fact that the railroad's there and I can get to water there probably as well with one of those trade ports.
The railroad? Oh wow, so you have to check where the railroad comes into it. So I've never had that before. Fuck, I'm pretty screwed here. This is annoying now, because
Tell
my
me things.
coal map was fine, but my ore is exactly where I've space for residential that isn't on the coal. Like
Is this Yorkshire Cliffs?
yeah.
Two viewers? Probably me watching myself. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. So does that railroad come into your property?
Yeah, it does. Right where my residential is as well.
That's not the worst thing. Then just don't use it for trade. Let me just see what you've plotted out for residential. There. Okay, where's your coal? That's fine.
Look at the ore.
Ore is on the opposite side. Okay. Oil, you've got none. Wind direction? Please stay downwards. Thank you. Yeah, you're fine, dude.
Yeah.
You're absolutely fine. So I'd say leave the ore the fuck alone.
Yeah. Do that later when I can like completely.
My long-term thing, I would start with the ore in the top right, but I'm thinking I start with the ore in the top right, I suffer through the germs for like 4 or 5 years, I make $1 million, I rebuild the city by swapping the top right ore mining down to the bottom and the residential up for happier people later on. But that's a long-term plan, and it takes a lot of effort to figure that out while you're building, to keep like not putting important buildings there. So I'd say focus on getting the ore at the bottom right and the coal on the left. The coal on the left first, because you can use that to power a coal power plant, although you've got a wind power plant. Okay, check which sells for more on a trade depot, coal or ore, and then build that one first if you're not going to be using it for power. Okay. Then water. Oh, you got shit tons of water as well. So remember that water's all going to get contaminated when you start mining. So you probably still have to pull more water from the top half of your map.
Yeah.
Dump sewage on the bottom left corner. It's the least used corner in your map. And if you can get your industrial further, that bottom left side of the map would actually be better, and keep the entire right side more residential and commercial. Build your commercial at the bottom area where you've got your train station coming in and everything there.
Build my residential by the train.
Residential top right.
Yeah.
Commercial bottom right. Industrial left.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe a bit of commercial to the bottom middle. Yeah. That's pretty much all I'd do there.
Okay, yeah, no, I get it there.
It's all making sense to me now.
Okay, and like, you need fire station and shit around industrial, definitely, eh? Should I put that down my main road, down the middle?
Do not place anything yet. Not a single fire station, police station, or ambulance. You don't start with those. Hell no. Let people die, let people burn, let crime start to build up in your city. You're going to deal with it by educating your people rather than prevent rather than react.
Okay.
So make sure you can get down, at the very least, a grade school in your residential area in your first set of building.
Grade school, okay.
With the appropriate stops, obviously, so they can get to the classes.
Yeah.
I agree, you shouldn't place through a fucking building. Why will you not draw a road there?
Okay, so education I got, okay, town hall, obviously.
Nope. You don't need that to start.
Okay, trading, I mean, mining shit. I must build a coal mine then, I guess.
Yeah, so wait a few seconds after you've started playing when you've got your electricity, water, and basic residences and all that up, and then your coal mines and all your that sort of stuff should start to unlock as you get your 1, 2, 3
Yeah, yeah.
industrial buildings, da da da. And then yeah, you wanting to get into your trade as soon as possible. So your primary focuses should be before you've used up those 300,000 loans, you need to have your trade port up, and not your trade port, your trade, the smaller one, and
Yeah.
your mine up, and they both need to have already started, and hopefully you haven't taken out your last loan. But if you need to have by that stage, you can use your last loan if you're wanting to like it's like boost a city. Like if you know that you're going to create a lot of residential demand because of what you're building, like if you're going casinos, you know you're going to create a large demand for tourists. So maybe use that last $100,000 loan to invest in your transport system or some more tourist attractions
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So try keep the last loan for a buff to whatever you're doing and deal with your city in the first two. And so you don't really need the last loan per se, because you can also use it as a consolidated loan. So if the other two are taking too long to pay off, you're not earning enough money. When they get down to about 70,000, you'd only need 40,000 in your bank. You could take out a 100,000 loan and close both of those into a single 100,000 loan, and you'd have two available again.
Yeah, yeah. You do like all of your roads before you do anything else, like.
Yeah, it's going to be a mega tower in there. Yeah. Okay. What else do I want out of these people? We've got school. We don't have electricity. Seven miles per hour. That's fucking useless to me.
Okay, and like transports and stuff.
It's digging into the... Well, we're not going to start with any transport because it's a waste at the beginning. People have cars and feet they can get around. That is so weird. It's like going into the ground. Fucking sloping landscapes. Okay. So that'll do that, that, and that, and we don't have a sewage dump yet. Now I'm going ahead and building these avenues again coming out in either side because my default design for the city just follows these outside lines. I make a square around the outside and then a plus through the middle with avenues for my streetcars. Although in this case it's probably going to look more like an infinity sign where I close these off with avenues around the outside and two boxes. And this will have an avenue coming over here. think about that. Cool, make me money, people. Low and medium.
Injured Sims build the clinic. I don't think I should do that yet.
If they're starting to complain about it, maybe. What are your injured Sims at per day, deaths per day?
2 deaths a day.
Ah, you see, that's still negligible.
You're a terrible person.
Somebody has to run the world. That's going to be difficult to get to. I'm going to have to raise this road and make it come down here. Oh well. And that's going to be replaced by the avenue, the main avenue, when that skyscraper gets built off of it. And those roads are going to come out there and there. Okay, so now I'm sort of reaching the point where I've got about 5,000 people. I'm going to start seeing deaths and things per day in my city. Unlike yours, I'm actually going to have the money to deal with it. Thanks. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I've got money.
Look, if you have the money to deal with it, start putting them down. Probably
I've got 5,000 Sims
in
already.
order of like health, police, fire, something like that. I don't know. It depends which is going out of control in your city first, I suppose. Like, just check the statistics under it. So even if there's 0 deaths per day, there might be of however many people treated, and if that's really high, then maybe you want to focus on that one first. Nickelodeon. Yeah. Okay, time for a bong while we earn some money. We're running out of power. Oh my god.
How many mines do you get?
I added 1 onto the original. Just so that I could get, because I know for a fact it doesn't mine with its base unit as fast as a trading depot trades with 2 trucks. That's just because I've done it a lot. But I know that a 3rd pump, fuck off monkey, will keep up just fine. Actually, I would have liked 4 pumps and a 3rd truck.
Does fire spread?
When it says a building's burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can. Very rarely though, it's normally just that one building that burns down.
And land value? Are they complaining about land value?
So check your land value map. It's near the top. It looks like a dollar sign.
Yeah, but not that bad, Jesus. Shut
Yeah,
up.
but is it the right value for the people staying there? Medium value commercial, medium value residential, medium value or high value residential, high value commercial, low value residential. So at the moment, everything of mine is low value. It's fantastic. Do we share regional upgrades? Yes, we do. Fantastic. There's a helipad. Have that for fun, Mr. Mayor. Mushy mush. Okay, that was commercial, right? Yes. Okay, so I'm getting to the point where I can pay off a loan. Boom. And I'm going to start upgrading some roads. Straight to high density, because I'm not fucking around coming back to upgrade them again. So my roads will either be dirt or they'll be high density. Squeaky will leave his roads on dirt, or he'll build high density from the start, whatever. And then he just won't change them until he rebuilds his city.
Yes, it's really.
It is a way of doing it to save money, but personally I
get
like
pissed.
planning out my whole city first and doing it right the first time. I find it more enjoyable. The same way I don't like using his unlimited water supply thing either.
What's that?
So if you put a sewage treatment plant next to a water treatment plant, the sewage treatment plant dumps polluted whatever into the ground, and then the sewage treatment plant treats the sewage and turns it into drinkable water.
Wow.
Come on. I don't want to come back to these fucking roads again.
Okay, so what education do you have? Grade school?
Just to grade school so far. I am going to start increasing
Mass
that.
transit?
None.
Police? No.
I don't have police yet, but the police and fire are next, and then upgrading my education system. I'm way behind on education. 150 out of 800, because my current school can only handle 150. The quickest way to fix that will be classrooms to get basic education up. Not enough simoleons. Anyway, okay, we can deal with that one, so we'll do that quickly. Fires are not burning out of control. There's one.
That all sounded so informative. Unfortunately, I put my headset down to speak to my mate.
No idea what you're talking about.
You were busy talking and I missed it.
About what?
I don't know. What were you just saying?
I was talking about... Oh god, I've just switched to my fire station now. Probably education. I was talking about increasing the number of classrooms, because the school at basic level can only hold 150, but a classroom adds an extra 200. And I was saying I'm like only doing 150 out of 800, so that extra 200 should help a little bit, and I had the simoleons for it, so I just quickly added that on while I was looking at it. Let's see where the money's coming from. It's all coming from tax. There's nothing coming from trade yet. I probably haven't set my trade to export. Look at that, like a fucking potato. What does it give me? $4,000 a barrel. The market is severely flooded. That should be giving me like 9,000. Okay, so that's not going to give me nearly as much as I thought. I could build an oil power plant to use some of it. I'll probably build an oil power plant. because it'll be more beneficial than exporting everything. Okay, fires, deaths, and everything are picking up substantially. Deaths are picking up because my patient rooms are full. Add on an extra one. Great. Fires are picking up because probably the response times are slow. Have I not placed that fire station? Response times can be sped up by placing the fire alarm. Okay. Police, we still don't have any crime, so we're still not worried about that. Go ahead and boost land value in a corner of my map so that we get some different kinds of fucking houses and things building.
And what would you do to get the best amount of land value?
If I wanted max land value, I'd place tons of those things I just placed. So land value comes in 3 different shades based on what it's giving.
Which is?
Low is white, medium is a light green, and high is a dark green. So if we look at the top here, it says where residential and commercial buildings prefer to develop. Red areas, low wealth will build. White, low wealth. Greenish, low wealth. Only when you start getting to the darker greens do medium and high wealth build there. So in these areas here, this very, very light green on the edge of this thing is still low wealth.
Yeah.
But these dark patches here are now medium wealth. Or they're about to be. They're right there. They're good for. So at some point, medium wealth will build there. But I need to make that patch cover the entire block so that it can actually expand to that entire block. The quickest way to get the highest is with this, because it takes up the least amount of space on the map.
Is what?
The second thing in the plaza
yes.
takes up the least amount of space on the map. It's absolutely tiny comparatively to everything else in this menu. So it gives you huge boosts to land value in small areas.
Yes,
see me
it does,
place
doesn't
it
it?
there.
Howdy.
They're much more difficult to spot when you're trying to turn things off to save money though. But $40 an hour is nothing compared to that $480 an hour that those Millennial Plazas cost you. But the Millennial Plaza covers a bigger area and it futurizes, which your residents like a lot more as well. Yeah. What else is happening? Bonds, pay those things. Be gone from my life. Loans. Cool. Debt-free society.
So you say because I have a coal factory, I should use a coal mine? Coal,
Like, it'd be
power
efficient,
plant.
right? Like, I've got solar here when I started as well because I needed something cheap and quick. But
Yeah.
because the export price is so low, I'm not going to make as much money off of what I thought those exports of oil were going to make me. So I'm rather going to use some of it to power my town for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just the running cost of the factory then. And I'm just thinking I kind of need to push for universities and things because there's a university upgrade that gives you a clean oil plant and a clean coal and a clean all of those things. So you don't get air pollution, which will help later with the pollution blowing downwind from where I'm about to place my factory, my power plant, whatever. I'm thinking about putting it, where are we? Here. On the edge of the road. So I wonder, that's probably going to need to be upgraded first.
Got a workers shortage all the time.
Well, Garbage.
Oh, that's something I don't have yet.
Fire is becoming a problem for me. We're getting another fire truck. What do the oil people want? Probably telling me to expand.
Does like upgrades like that, like a fire truck type of thing, does that help for vicinity, the area of effect of that,
You
or
can
is it
deal with
just
2 fires at a time.
okay? So it's not like it extends further on your
Well, they don't
coverage.
really have like a limit to how far they can go. If you watch, okay, so you're talking about the green line that spreads down the road, right?
Yeah, I'm always very
So
concerned about that. I don't know
once
if
you,
I should be.
it does need, so like they're more active in that area. In the area that's
Yeah.
covered by that green line, whatever that service is, those people probably won't be affected by fire or won't be affected by medical problems at all.
Okay. Yeah.
But if you stay selected on fire, police, medical, you'll see when the vehicles drive around, they cover those areas. It's not like they don't go and pick up people. Okay, education needs to go to the next step. Where are we? High school. And the police need to make an appearance. 30,000.
And mega towers. When do you start with that?
I'm going to be greedy and go for it after this police station.
Definitely win the award for the best name.
What? To the aisle?
No,
You.
I win the award.
You do. I'm gonna. Pussville,
No,
Yorkshire
the one I'm
Cliffs.
on now. Which thing are you building on your city hall?
None of them. They're all regionally available.
Really? Oh, placed in region place. Oh, okay. That's why you
If one
said
of
the
them
thing about the
wasn't,
helipad.
then yeah, I would have gone for that. Not enough garbage being collected. We need another truck. And when that 5 reaches about 15 or 20 tons, I want to be placing the atomizer.
What's your tax at? Oh, I can see. Never mind.
10%. can't connect on a bridge. Go figure.
Okay, I think I need a police station now. Do you go for a precinct or do you just go station?
No, you can't do those big ones off the bat. They're way too high expenditure. Like, even later on, they are high expense to maintain. It's huge cost to you running those fucking things. That is some dank building, if I do say so myself. That fucking road. Oh yes.
I saw around that mega tower. When do you get a sewage treatment plant? Looks like I need one.
Sewage treatment plant. Mine is still below my dumping thing that I have out, my outflow pipe. Capacity.
symbiosis.
Ah, that's most unfortunate. There's no control net providers here.
Yeah, that is a bit, eh?
At least you can
Yes,
still build the
build another
facility,
hospice.
so 40,000 for that. But that doesn't work really well with idiots. My loved ones keep dying. Really, is that your biggest concern in life?
The fucking loved ones. Jesus.
Jesus. I mean, it's only you that love them anyway. That's harsh. The nurse walks into your bedroom like, yeah, he's gonna die. Can't you do anything? He's like, nah, nobody loves him. Like, I love him.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're the only one. Creamy river. I want to put in streetcars. I want. And to put tons of suspension bridges around my place. There's going to be one dank suspension bridge on this side. What's it going to cost me? 10,000 for the first upgrade. That's high density streetcar, and then to make it a suspension bridge, 50,000. 47,000. That is one big motherfucking bridge. That is one of the most expensive bridges I've ever upgraded.
I just can't believe I'm making such an insane profit right now.
Why?
I don't know, I'm doing well.
It's just because everything's balanced. SimCity is, you just balance. It's basic law of life. Keep your expenses lower than your income.
Yeah, but yeah.
But it's never worked this well before.
No.
You've run out of power, you need water. You're not producing control net.
Me, no.
No, me. That facility there and that facility there. There's 16 idiots in each one. Producing a whopping like 1,000 control nets. Not even enough for my one fucking factory to turn on.
Fire service is slow. Does that just mean more fire trucks?
Have you put the bell on top of your fire station?
On one of them, yeah.
Yeah. Then
Okay.
another fire truck will service that, yeah. Yo, I'm going to be able to produce enough control net. I believe. With booster towers and some medium wealth citizens, I believe it's possible.
German high-speed rail station.
Do you have a problem with my German high-speed rail station?
What the fuck?
Expansion
It's
packs
to
for the
be
win. Okay, are we running out of power? Is that a real thing?
Where's all this income coming from? It's crazy. Residential.
What is using ControlNet other than you?
What are you using ControlNet for right now?
I'm trying to use it for my sewage sanitizer. Rather than doing the two pieces that actually fucks with the game, this is the individual piece that's supposed to do it properly at the expense of ControlNet and a high hourly price.
We need to get a water pumping station.
Like, you're really basically past everything I can tell you. It's all circumstantial at this point. Are there enough residents moving in that you need to upgrade? Because remember, if you're upgrading your water place, you probably need to upgrade your electricity as well. And your sewage. To match the
I've
amount
actually
of
kinda
people.
done that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, you're upgrading everything in batches to keep up with your population.
Yeah, I need to think of it more like that, you're right. That thing's pumping.
Yeah, you go. Now I've got
Slow.
2,000 extra ControlNet I can sell. So you can buy ControlNet from me if you need to.
Medium wealth residential growing to medium density.
And then just something to note with regards to the bus. The shuttle
Yeah.
bus depot only deals with your town. The bus terminal allows international passengers to come into your town.
Yeah, I remember that with the gambling. It's always.
Okay. And the advantage,
And
if
a hospital?
you have got that, so the advantage to the double-decker bus terminal over the normal bus terminal is that by default it starts with a larger capacity, 100 sims as opposed to the 80 sims, but also the expansion on the back of it is self-contained. So wherever you place it, you can place the maximum number of extra buses, whereas with this one it sticks out the back as red blocks that won't be placeable.
Need a place to take our freight.
A trade depot, an airport, train no, that'll only be if it's on a port. No, trade depot.
I got one there.
Oh, well then there shouldn't be a problem. The first thing that it comes with by default is a freight thing.
come in now. Just sending a voice note.
Okay.
I'm not used to it going so well. I don't even know where to go from here. Like, I'm literally making such a good profit. It's never happened before.
Good.
What's the best way for high wealth? Is that the elite mega towers?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Fucking ball ache to get there.
Can be. I've got a thriving mega tower here. Teaching 0 students like it shouldn't.
Let me see your levels to your mega tower again. Apartment, mall, office, education. Okay, I've got similar to that. How you told me
Very
last.
seldom do I use offices. It's normally just apartments with one more, and then education, waste reduction, skybridge cap at the end. Or park, waste reduction, skybridge, and a cap that's not a park. But on a level 1, I'm planning on putting an entertainment cap on, which is going to boost profits from the mall and the office. So I figured I'd put in an office instead. And then an education, because I was still lacking there. Waste reduction, because waste reduction is essential. But now that I have waste reduction, which is going to sape all my control net and destroy this thing as well, fuck hell, I need to seriously look at investing in a recycling plant so I can take advantage of that ASAP. One death a day is fine. 0 of everything else. Garbage. Just started. You can't show me anything.
Bean
Sewage
coal
is fine,
generator.
that's
I need a
fine.
complete research project at a university.
Yeah. Remember
I
to
think
place your university in your industrial area.
Really?
It boosts the tech level of nearby buildings. Read the
Fuck.
educational
I've
things.
always put it in
The
my residential.
university and the community college. So when you build, for instance, in the last city, did you see my nuclear reactor?
Not really, no.
Okay, well, I had a nuclear reactor in the last city, and across the road from it, I placed a community college.
I'm putting
Because,
my university in my industrial area.
yeah,
Is that
it
what you said?
boosts the tech level and industrial level of the buildings around it, and raises them to medium wealth.
Okay.
So, like, by having the community college, or it would have been better if it was a university, but by having the community college placed opposite my nuclear plant had a 3 out of 3 tech level, or 5 out of 5, whatever, no, 3 out of 3 tech level.
Wow.
So it never blew up, even though
I
the
don't have
remainder
a-
of my population wasn't particularly smart, and they were still
I don't
suffering.
have a shuttle bus depot yet.
Yeah, a
Where do you
shuttle
generally
bus.
place that?
I placed mine down here.
Residential or like
No,
just
industrial. So, of all of the residential, industrial, and commercial land value zoning types, residential are the most finicky. Commercial will almost always move in if there's space, and industrial will always move in if there's space. But residential, you'll see like it'll be small little houses and things. People don't really want to move in. So you try and leave your residential as happy and undisturbed as possible, and they won't like having buildings like anything that's mining related or that near them. Anything that's service related, like the bus terminals or the fucking water plant. If you can, keep that as far away from your residential as possible. But sometimes it's just not plausible. Then obviously you're just dropping it and placing some kind of a park nearby if land values start to go anything below white.
Okay.
So regularly checking your land values, regularly checking whenever you do roads of any kind or construction that requires modifying roads, you need to check your commercial, residential, industrial mappings are correct again, that there's no breaks in it, so that things can expand properly. I feel like I talk a shitload in this game. I do talk a shitload in this game.
Places are abandoned because there was not enough places to
Get
ship
your dump
freight.
truck and delete them.
Yeah,
And
I
not
do
enough
that.
places to ship freight. If you click on your trade depot, does it say your freight storage is full?
Yeah, but I already fucking added a thing.
No, but it says it's full.
Yeah.
That means you're not exporting fast enough. Do you have the maximum number of trucks on that trade port?
I've got 3 out of 4, now I got 4.
Yeah. If
So
that
how
doesn't,
could I increase that?
so the adding extra storage bays only increases the amount you can hold on hand. That's only really useful. You may use it if you do like. Did you see how much oil I got on this map? You can
Yeah.
get more than that on a map. Like if you are going to absolutely fucking rape a map with like 3 maxed out oil plants, you're going to need like 2 or 3 trade depots with enough space for all of those oil plants to dump 1 hour's worth of oil, which is like 40,000 barrels, which is way more than one of those can hold. But
Okay.
it's only for quantity of dumping from the plants to the trade depot before it leaves. If it's not leaving your trade depot, don't bother adding more of those. You need another trade depot of some kind, because your trucks, it has to be the trucks maxed out to get it out of there.
Okay, well, the trucks are maxed out. Should I build a trade port?
Trade port's great. It can connect to rail, road, and sea.
When you say connect to rail road, it just doesn't automatically doesn't have
No,
to
it
be
does
next to.
not. It does need to be near it for that, whichever medium you're trying to
That's an
connect
issue.
to. So, like,
Gonna have to be road.
occasionally you'll see I'll have a trade port placed next to my train station, and I'll have a trade port placed next to my dock, and maybe another one near the entrance to my town. And then the one has a rail connection plus cars plus VTOL. The other one has a boat connection plus cars plus VTOL, and the other one just has a car connection plus VTOL.
Okay, another thing, control
VTOL being the
net.
best,
Where's
yeah.
the best place for academy and control net facility to be?
I think that's near a residential area. Let me just double check.
Raises high wealth land value.
Increases tech level of nearby industrial buildings, industrial area.
Okay.
And makes high wealth, not low, not medium wealth like the universities do. That's interesting. I hadn't noted that before. I had noted that it makes high wealth, so I used to place it in my residential area to try and boost around there, so I didn't have to place as many parks and things. And also find it seems to fill up quicker. But yeah, I mean, look, it says it boosts industrial, so maybe like borderline between industrial and residential area or something.
Okay.
More industrial, obviously. 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Whoop whoop. It's the sound of the police. Oh, fuck, I need to change water. Be right back. Oh, casual water change. What do we have here? Cherry, vanilla, vanilla, cherry, vanilla it is.
What?
Hey?
Tobacco?
Yeah.
Yes, as you scumbag, Grim.
Ah,
I
Dell.
thought beta review. I don't think we're connected, eh? Because I can only buy control net from Busville.
You sick fuck. I'll have a look where your plot
Wait,
is.
we connected via rail.
So we just need a train station then.
I've got one. I've got a German train station. No, we are connected by a road. Are you selling control net?
I am. In fact, I don't know how much excess there is at the moment.
I was buying from Busville. I'm enjoying this now. I'm enjoying this. My city is doing so well. Fuck's sake. Mayor Mansion. Research is slow. I need high wealth workers.
Okay. So you can only build things that so this is another. You can only build catering to obviously certain wealth individuals. So like control net facilities and things like that require high wealth individuals. Mining, tech, industrial requires low and medium wealth individuals. Higher population counts. Generally.
Okay, look at my place
You
quickly.
obviously need a mix between them for like to a degree.
Actually,
yeah,
wait,
I'm
not
way
yet.
underpowered on control net.
Let me quickly just take a shit. I'll be back now, and then I want you to look at my place. I'm coming up.
Okay. High wealth? What are you over? No density for you to increase. Okay. That should all become high wealth. Bum bum bum. That should give me enough. Awesome. Okay, sewage needs to upgrade, water needs to upgrade, electricity needs to upgrade. Okay, electricity and sewage sorted. Not quite. Okay, can still fit recycling in there. sort out your shops now. Really? Okay. It's because of a control net shortage, which is because of a lack of residents in the high wealth region.
Graham,
Yeah.
I'm okay. Can I come look at my place?
2 seconds. Where am I gonna put you? Hello.
Hello?
Okay, sorry, 2 seconds. I was just in the middle of modifying
That's cool.
something and putting up a level on my guitar. Bum. What is this area of the world? Yeah, that's black. Oh, my nice sewage dumping ground. Okay. I'm coming to look at your shithole. Where is it? Pussville, Yorkshire Cliffs. Oh, I like how nice and square it is. Now entering star, 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 star.
It was Cuntropolis, but it can't put cunt. I want you to tell me what I should do with that
Unable to
big
load the
block.
city at this time. Retry. Let's try. Nope. SimCity. Bye bye.
I
Oh,
played Dodo.
a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. We can try.
Deal with this another
Not
time.
particularly keen on it. I'd like to play for a little bit longer.
By SimCity.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm happy. Rocky.
Damn it, Rocky. Shut the fuck up.
He's fucking irritating Dory. He's trying to sniff her the whole goddamn time like she's on heat. He doesn't even have balls, man, Rocky.
Pheromones. I'd blame her.
No, fucking woman.
Just stop fucking getting in heat. Just fucking be an alive thing. No way, a maglev station? Fuck me. Preferable film.
My other place living up to its name. Criminals coming from Pussville.
Nice. Keep the pimp band strong.
Hey, you still haven't looked at my fucking place, Graham.
Sorry, I was looking at your place and you made my game crash. Let me come back and look at your place. It makes my game crash again.
You're fabulous.
Yes. There's a hazmat fire of note.
Okay, so I've got apartment level, low wealth 1, 2, 3, mall, low wealth, office, low tech, waste reduction, education level. Then I got one more and then the crown. What should I put on top of that? Park?
Sorry. Okay, say those levels again.
Low wealth 1, 2, 3 apartment levels, low wealth mall, office, low tech, waste reduction, education.
Skybridge. Are you going to want to connect
Yeah,
the others?
yeah, I guess.
So put a skybridge
I
in.
got that. Okay, and then
Then maybe
top it off.
a park and the top part. Wait, are you on the crown now or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna be on the crown after the sky bridge. Yeah,
So do you want to? Are your mall and office doing well? Are they both full?
I think so. Offices need some higher wealth people, but it's good. Mall is making very good profits.
Okay, so maybe put the one that boosts profits on the top. It's an advertising, holographic advertising or something.
Yeah, something like that. I need more students in my class. What about a dormitory? Does that?
Dormitories and more students, yeah. I need to raise land values there.
Oh, fuck! I need more control net. How do you produce more control net? I have an academy and one of those other things.
On the back of those extra... Okay, you can place as many of those extra things as you want, by the way. That's how you generate more. But on the back of the... On the back of each of those extras, you'll see you can place 3 towers for 20,000
Yeah,
each
I've
that
got all
boost.
of those.
Yeah. Then you just need to get enough people, enough class for each, because obviously it's low, medium, and high wealth that stock it up, and high wealth do the majority.
Fuck, I need much more high wealth, dude.
Yep, that's the thing. Like, you can't have a mining town with a large population of high wealth people, which means you can't run control net, which means somebody else in the region has to run high wealth people with control net and sell it to you. Because they'll have an abundance, because they have too many high wealth, and the high wealth people generate so much control net, it's fucking retarded. So I'm
But
building
even
one
just
high wealth apartment, what do you call it thing? Mega tower.
okay.
And everything else in my town is going to be low and medium. And that should suffice, I hope. Okay, I was on my way to building an oil refinery. But I had a sewage deficit, that's right. Plastic polymerizer. Polymerizer? Pulverizer.
electricity's good, water's good, sewage is good. That's good. Fire shit, maybe it needs. Oh, definitely.
Fuel and plastic produced from oil. Plastic, trade depot. Really? Yep, we'll get there.
How do you reduce germs?
On a hospital, you can get a wellness center.
Yeah, that's something I need to get eventually is fucking proper fire and police and hospital.
Yeah, I still don't have proper stations either. And my shit's starting to pick up as well. Fires 2 per day. Crime and medical's okay still. That's nice. Oh, garbage is far behind. Oh, you idiot, you never put the atomizer on it, you fucking tosser. Go
What do we
there.
pay you for?
I know, dude, my residents should have warned me about that like 3 years ago.
Like you want them to suffer.
Well, I mean, I collected 70 tons.
And you're not even atomizing it. Oh, Jesus.
And I'm currently in year 2 February, so I collected 70 tons of garbage and then just stopped, and my citizens didn't complain for like how many months? It's crazy.
I'm having the time of my life. This is the best I've ever done. I'll keep saying it. With your elite one, if you want, what's the face, high wealth people, do you just go straight to apartment level 3? Like,
Yeah, I raised the first one and build
oh,
a
you
level 3
raised the
there.
first. Oh, fuck, I didn't raise the first one.
fine. Leave it. I mean, if it's there, it's there. But
No.
next time. I need another 7,000 control net. That's quite substantial.
What's that VTOL pad? A trade port.
Yeah.
If I just build one, just like that, doesn't take
Yep,
anything special.
that's it.
But I haven't been exporting from the second one I made. Fuck. Okay, I want to get a police precinct. Why is my mega tower so expensive compared to what I'm making?
What do you have on top of it?
It's apartment level 2, 3, 3, mall level 3, apartment level 3.
What is your crown?
On this one, on the elite one, nothing. But my crown on the other one is the advertising thing.
Or which
That
one's
one's doing
losing?
great.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's the elite one.
And if you click on the
Yeah, it
base of the
is.
elite one, it shows all the labels. Are all the labels green?
No, except for mall level, no.
What's more
There's
level
not
compared?
enough shop.
Yeah,
Not enough
okay, they do
shoppers.
that sometimes. Is it still turning a profit?
No.
Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Well, if it's not making you a profit, there's no point in having it turned on.
Yeah.
If people
Actually, I
start
think it's starting to
the
actually.
only time you'll need to turn it back on again is if they start complaining that there's not enough shops and leaving. Then you turn it on just to keep them there or to get them back in again, and then you turn it off once they're populated again. It'll be one of those stupid toggles. But if it's not making a profit, you can't just leave it on. And there's also no point in putting one of those caps on the top that
The
won't
average
increase.
sales per hour is doing well, though. I don't understand. And now it's green.
Okay.
Oh,
So
which is just
maybe it was just
weird.
taking a while to refresh. You need to look at the numbers. There's certain things that refresh like daily and certain things that refresh live. Apartments, not what I want. Office, that's what I want.
I need to build a hospital and a police station. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Street cars.
Yeah, I've already upgraded most of my streets. It'll start getting dark soon.
Hey, Peter's online. It's time for some Apex, Graham.
I'll think about it.
No, no, no.
User joined your channel.
Hello, my children.
Ahoy!
Hello, Peter.
Oh,
How goes the...
I just took my computer apart and fucking cleaned it.
Hey, that's the best thing.
It's been a good
35
year.
hours.
Like a year. Like, I don't know, it didn't take very long, but like I haven't touched it in a year and it just fucking was so disgusting.
Oh yeah, mine's bad. I don't even
I
want to think about that.
Took it apart and went to town with a vacuum cleaner and a dusting cloth, dude.
So,
Mm,
are you playing games?
yeah, I play some games, dude.
Yeah,
You
the
playing lots of
congestion
games?
in my city is starting to get bad.
Yeah, same.
What the monka fucking ass.
Thank you!
Woo!
Be blessed, fuck. I'll watch out next time.
Okay, it's falling apart. I need to stop for a bit. Do these games with Peter. At least I've downloaded Star Wars, Graham.
Yeah, probably have. Oh well, for 1 hour before I come back to this fucking game.